In this class, we will discuss about question number 6, exercise 3.1, pair of linear equations in two variables. So what about this question? Observe, given the linear equation, we are having one linear equation. What is the linear equation? 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. This is one linear equation we are having. Write another linear equation. What we want? We want to write another linear equation. Write another linear equation in two variable such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines, coincident line. Observe, we are having one linear equation. So given linear equation is what? 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to what? 0. This is the linear equation in two variables. We are having one linear equation in two variables. We want another linear equation. What? We want write another linear equation in two variable for the intersecting line, parallel line, and third one is what? Coincident line. This is the one linear equation. We want write what? Another linear equation in two variable for intersecting line. Now I am taking first one. For intersecting line, two lines are intersecting. One line we are having. We want another linear equation in two variable. So for intersecting line, condition is what? A1 upon A2. 2. Observe what? Two lines. General form of two linear equations. Two linear equations in two variables. I am writing A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are two linear equations. Out of these, one linear equation we are having. What? Out of these linear equations, one linear equation we are having. What is this one? 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. We want another one. Clear? What is the task? We are having one linear equation for the intersecting, for parallel, and for coincident. What will be the another linear equation we want to find? So for the intersecting line, once we are having two linear equations in two variables, then ratios a1 upon a2 should not be equal to b1 upon b2. So how we will write another linear equation in two variables? So one is this one, another will I am writing anyone, not a fix. We can get other different answers. We cannot obtain the same answer. I am writing what? One linear equation is this one. Another linear equation for the intersecting line I am writing is 5x plus 2y 5x plus 2y minus 9 equal to 0. What? One is this one. One I am taking linear equation is 5x plus 2y minus 9 equal to 0. This is the answer for this intersecting line. How? Ratios of a1 upon a2. a1 is 2, a2 is what? 5. What? a1 is 2, b1 is what? 3. A2 is 5 and B2 is what? 2. So ratio 2 upon 5. What is the ratio? From this one, what is the value? A1 equal to what? 2. B1 equal to what? 3. Once we compare this equation from this one, a1 is what? 2, b1 is what? 3, and c1 equal to what? Minus 8. This is the one. What is the question? Task is what? Listen carefully. We are having one linear equation. We want another linear equation for the intersecting lines, for the parallel lines, for the coincident line. So one linear equation in two variables we are having. We want another one. So first condition for the intersecting line. Condition for the intersecting line, a1 upon a2 should not be equal to b1 upon b2. So I am taking another linear equation in two variable is any linear equation in two variable I am taking is 5x plus 2y minus 9. Now in which a2 equal to 5, b2 equal to 2 and c2 equal to what? Minus 9. Clear? So that time ratios a1 upon a2 should not be equal to b1 upon b2 for the intersecting line. So I am checking, this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. So what will be the ratio? I am writing this as equation number 1 and it is given. Now another equation, we are getting this one. So I am checking this is the correct one, correct another linear equation or not in two variables. So a1 upon a2 is what? 2 upon 5 equal to b1 upon b2 3 upon 2. So this ratio 2 upon 5 is not equal to 3 upon 2. So we can say one linear equation is this one, another is this one, another is this one, and both linear equations in two variables are what? Intersecting line. So solution of the another linear equation will be what? This one. Other one can be considered any other. I am considering this one. Other can be considered other one. Answer will be the different. So many linear equations we can use there. Clear? Now for the parallel lines. Now for the parallel lines we are having one linear equation. What will be the other linear equation we want? So first we should know the condition for the parallel line. Condition for the parallel line is what? a1 upon a2 should be equal to b1 upon b2, but c1 upon c2 should not be equal. Clear? b1 upon b2 should not be equal to c1 upon c2. So how we will consider? This ratio and this ratio should be same. This ratio should be equal to this one, but c1 upon c2 can be different. So we can use 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. Other can be possible. 2x plus 3y plus 9 plus 5. So many we can consider. Why? Because first a1 upon a2 ratio should be equal to b1 upon b2. So I am writing as I am considering 6x plus 9y plus 7 equal to 0. I am considering as other one. Listen again what we are doing. In the question we are having one linear equations in two variables. We want to find other linear equations in two variables. Why? Because pairs of linear equations in two variables we want, and then only we can say intersecting, they are intersecting line, parallel lines and coincident line. Once we are having two linear equations in two variables, then only we can say these lines are intersecting, parallel and coincident. So one we are having in the question, other we are writing by using the conditions. We know well for the intersecting line this one is condition, for the parallel line this one is the condition, for the coincident this will be the condition. Now for the parallel line a1 upon a2 should be equal to b1 upon b2. So I am taking this as a linear equation in two variable. I am checking correct or not. Now in which a2 equal to 6, b2 equal to what? 9 and c2 equal to what? C2 equal to 7. Now the ratio a1 upon a2. a1 is what? 2. So 2 upon 6 equal to what? 3 upon 9 equal to what? C1 minus 8 minus 8 upon 7. Now this ratio 1 time 3 time 1 time 3 time a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2, but this is not equal to this one. So what we can say, finally we can say 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3 a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. Finally we can say this is a linear equation in two variables. Clear? And by using both are pair of linear equations in two variables, and once we solve we are getting what? Parallel lines. So this will be the answer, or we checked it is correct or not. Now for the coincident line, we know a1 upon a2 should be equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. So now we are writing linear equation in two variables. How we want the ratios equal? So I am writing 4x plus 6y minus 16 equal to 0. Comparing from the general one, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to one equation. Another one is what? a2x plus b2y plus c2. It is given in the question. First one we are having in the question, but we want this one, so we are writing this one. Now I am checking this is correct or not. Now a2 will be what? 4, b2 equal to what? 6, and c2 equal to what? Minus 16. Finding the ratios, a1 b1 c1 we are having in the equation number 1. This is what? Equation number 2, and we are writing. Clear? So what will be the ratio? 2 upon 4 should be equal to b1 is what? 3 upon 6 should be equal to minus 8 upon minus 16. What will be the ratio? This will be what? 1 times 2 times 1 times 2 times, minus minus will be plus 1 time and 2 times. So we are getting 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. It means a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. So this is the correct linear equation in two variables for the coincident line. Clear? Listen carefully what we are doing in these questions. We are having 3 questions in the question number 6th one, and these are simple. In this question we are having one linear equation in two variables. We are having, we want other one, and how we will find the other one? Once these equations are intersecting line, then condition will be this one. So using this condition we are considering as any linear equation in two variable, and this one both are what? Intersecting lines, and they are intersecting at a point. Clear? Now for the parallel line we are having condition this one, so we are considering one line, and we are getting both are what? Parallel lines, and we are checking also this one is correct or wrong, so we obtain this condition. Clear? And finally for the coincident line we are assuming this one. Once we compare this and this one, then ratios we are getting a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. So this is the easy question. I hope you understand this question. That's all about this question. Thank you so much.